What's acrackilakin, Ames gamers? Ames Games here, coming at you with another Apex video. Today, we're going to be going over basic aiming tips, how you can increase your aim the best way. We're also, at the same time, going to be going over how you can master your assault rifle, because it's one of the most common weapons that you're going to be picking up in the game. In my opinion, the best weapon, the best assault rifle is the flatline because of its high damage. And then also I have the most common assault rifle that you're going to be picking up, which is obviously the carbine, which is the light ammo version of the assault rifle. And this first drill to help increase your aim, obviously you're going to want to go to the training grounds, is you're just going to be going down the line and shooting these dummies. The goal is, whichever motion you want to be shooting the dummies down, is to have them all down at the same time. This is going to be helping your reaction time, among other things, and obviously your accuracy as well. The goal is to have both clips completely filled, and you're going to go through each clip. What you want to do is get to the point to where you land a headshot every single time and only use one bullet and never miss. That's obviously the goal, right? It's going to take a little bit for you to get to that point, but once you do get to that point, you are going to be a frickin' monster, okay? A more advanced version of this is going to be going left to right, left to right, left to right, because each target is going to get farther away as you move on. So do some variation of that once you feel like you have down the line, but when you could just go straight down the line, pretty down packed. The goal is to just make it as challenging as possible, the better you get. And your accuracy and speed will increase dramatically. If you look at the comment sections on my last video, you see people already commenting that they have massive results very quickly, and that's only with a half hour of doing these drills. So I highly recommend you guys give this a try and continue watching the video for the other tips and tricks I'm going to be giving out, because they are just freaking gold, and they have been helping me tremendously. Now the next thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to head all the way at the top up there, and or you know, whatever platform has a moving target. And by the way, this might look really similar to the last video I put out for you guys that have seen this before, but I am offering a couple different tips and tricks in this one. I played around, and there's some really cool things I thought of, and they've been helping me a lot. So for you guys that don't know, this is tracking. So if you watch Shroud or Ninja or anyone, once they lock onto an enemy, it's like their freaking cursor is glued right to the center of that enemy. It's absolutely insane. And a good way to not get as good as them, that's going to take in-game practice. But if you're having a hard time, do this right here. Just watch this thing. There's also Aim Lab on Steam. I've been using that, and that's been helping tremendously. But yeah, look up Aim Lab on Steam. That is a pretty awesome tool to use, and it's free. So yeah, you're just going to be continuing. Once you feel comfortable and you can like almost nail it, like as you can see, I'm a little choppy. This is probably the thing I need the most help in. And a lot of it is mouse sensitivity. So adjust your sensitivity whether you're on PC or console until you are just freaking following it as smooth as butter. And then once you get to the point to where you feel you're comfortable enough, now you're just going to be unloading your clips into it so you can get used to the recoil. Switching off once you run out of ammo. And now you're going to be reloading both clips. And then adjust your sensitivity and stuff in settings as you go along until you feel that you have mastered it. Now this next drill, you see I'm going back to left, back to left. So the goal is to have as much cover as possible while you're shooting. So I reload. Like the whole point of this drill is to practice reloading behind cover and stuff like this, as well as tracking. So we're killing two birds with one stone. You see how like I'm hitting the target, but most of my body is covered. And this is practicing movement, aiming, precision, and you know, multiple other things. And then obviously you getting used to the assault rifles. Now, once you feel comfortable with this, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go back down to where we first were with those pop-up dummies, except you're going to be behind a set of stairs. So you're just going to be popping up and you're going to be hitting the target. Now, the goal is the same as the first drill I showed you, except now you're going to add in the popping up and popping out around. This is going to get used to your reaction and just ducking and your movement. So we're mixing in movement and aiming. This is a super important drill. It's helped me out so much. I ended up getting 5 kills right after practicing this in a game. And if I can find it, I'll put the real life footage of me doing this exact thing. And I got 2 kills in at the same time, so I felt pretty cool right there. And then I was able to revive 2 down teammates. If I can find the footage, I'll put it in here. But yeah, you're just going to be going up and down, popping off the enemies. You're going to want to try to get a headshot every single time. Again, you're going to be starting going down the line and then left to right, left to right, left to right until you feel like you have mastered it. And then also, I know I'm saying to do these drills until you master them, but make sure that you are giving yourself a break. If you just do this for 2 hours at a time, it's not going to help you get any better. I suggest doing it to up to an hour at the most, each drill, or until you unload your clips completely. Play a game or two, and then go ahead and take a break, and then come back and improve on what you think you need to improve on the most. Alrighty guys, this last drill is going to be sliding and shooting your targets. Now this is actually really hard, but it's not going to help your accuracy if you're doing what I did and just shooting all the targets down the road. Try to pop off one at a time while you're sliding. And this one is going to take a little bit more practice just because, you know, your movement is constantly changing, like your position is rapidly changing. But if you do tracking and you get really good at tracking, that will help make this a lot easier. But it's going to be basically the same as all the other ones. You're going to want to go down the line and practice just switching off enemies as quickly as possible, and then go left to right, so you can really get your accuracy down packed. Alrighty, for this last little bit before I let you guys go, this is where I use some of the things that I show in the example. This is the game right after I did all these drills and stuff for only an hour or a half hour or something like that. And by the way, my 2 favorite weapons are probably the Peacekeeper and the Devotion, or any version of a machine gun. So I finished that dude off right there. And now it's just going back and forth, because there's no point in just standing there if you're reloading your gun. If your gun's reloading or doing some action to where it can't fire, don't just stand there. You want to make sure that you are behind cover, and then continuously going back and forth until you see the enemy clearly. So there he is right there. See, you get a nice little pop off because you only need to be there for that split second. The bullet fires, then go back into hiding. As you can see, we're just wrecking 2 guys at the same time, so it worked out really good in our favor. I was really lucky that I did this training beforehand, or else we might have even lost this game. I'm pretty sure that we ended up winning this game. But yeah, hey, that's gonna do it for now. I hope you guys like this video. If you do, smash that like button, subscribe for more awesome content, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.